An NBC 15 News exclusive tonight. It's an image etched in our minds forever. The Twin Towers falling after terrorists flew planes into both buildings September 11th, 2001. It's an especially tough memory for those who lost loved ones and those who went to the ground zero to save who they could. That's what Mobile firefighter Tony Rutland did. He and a team of men were activated that fateful day nearly 18 years ago, and he was ready to do what he could for his fellow Americans. We asked Rutland what he saw when he got to the Big Apple, and his answer was less than shocking.
Just massive devastation, more than you can even, even seeing it on TV, like any picture doesn't justify what you can see that was at ground, and the smell that was at ground zero. I mean, it covered many blocks, 30 or 40 blocks every which way.
Pure tragedy. Rutland says in the days after he and his team arrived, the scene was still ominous. Asbestos in the air, debris still falling from the sky, plumes of smoke surrounding the city skyline. For days, Rutland says he didn't have anything protecting him from the toxins. No mask, nothing. Finally, he says, they were given masks that were changed out each day, thousands of masks, until they finally got the right piece of equipment. Equipment they thought worked. But as we know today, it may have never worked.
Well, they thought they got the mask right. Apparently, they might not never got the mask right. I think there's 70,000 people still that's lingering, that's having major problems.
Those problems Rutland is talking about: cancer, respiratory issues, nasal issues, and the list goes on. He tells us he was at ground zero for 2 weeks. Rutland says it didn't take long for his team to feel the effects.
After we was there about 5 days, we got back on the bus. Every single person that was on our bus, that was on our team, was sick.
It is for that reason Rutland says the 9/11 Victims Fund is so important. Today, a House panel voted unanimously to replenish that fund. It comes after comedian and activist Jon Stewart gave a fiery testimony accusing Congress of failing 9/11 first responders like Rutland.
Support the guys who went there and did the work for the United States, not just for an individual. This was actually a world, everybody in the whole world knew this was going on.
If Congress doesn't act, there will be no money for new claims after December of 2020. This bill would provide funding for an additional 70 years. So now many who rush to help others are now waiting and hoping help comes to them. As for the 9/11 Victims Fund, a House panel advanced the bill today. Lawmakers say they expect a full House vote next month. The bill is expected to pass easily in the House, but its prospects are less certain in the Senate.